Welcome to the April Fool's Party 2019. So as you guys can see here, it says April 1st only, meaning this is obviously just a one-day event. As I mentioned a few days ago, even in last night's late night fun countdown to April video. By the way, thank you guys for your support already on that. It already has like 40 views and hasn't been up for a day. Crazy. Speaking of crazy, the backyard is completely crazy because I put a bunch of cool stuff all around the backyard in celebration of April Fool's Day today. So, with that said, let's go explore it, as it'll be gone tomorrow, April 2nd, as of course this is just a one-day event. Anyway, first off, here in the workshop, you guys could probably see something. Well, first up, that's still from the project. I guess I'll put that up there. But, guys, in actual reality, if you don't know what these are all the power fragments. Well, basically the tree fragments that I got at that park like a few weeks ago on the 16th. I decided to place all the tree fragments on top of the chair because, well, they're basically junk at this point. Because I've not even used them before. In this backyard, yeah. I mean, I've obviously used them a lot of times in the old backyard, back before this channel even started. But, yeah, it's still cool that I got these. And they're all just right there, just because, why not? Makes it a little crazy. But the next part, the other chair, makes it a little more crazy. Oh, yeah, and there's also a box right there. Never forget about that. But the next part is actually pretty special. First off, before I read these messages to you, as you can see, the chair is also tipped down. Now, by the way, the concept where the chairs have been tipped down here for April Fool's Day has been that way ever since the first ever April Fool's Day party, which was 2 years ago today. So yeah, the chairs being tipped down on April Fool's Day has been a tradition ever since 2017. Woo! Except for the difference of the towel, obviously, because we don't have the old one anymore that we used to have. But yeah, the chair is obviously tipped over, and that one too, because of April Fool's Day, to make it a little crazy and funny. Mostly funny. But the other part is, well, of course, this chair is tipped over, but you can probably see these messages right here. So it says, 2 years of events in the backyard. Fun fact, the April Fool's Party 2017 was the first event to ever be held in the backyard. And guys, that's 100% true. All of that was 2 years ago today, on April 1st, 2017. The first ever event to ever be held in the backyard in all of its history was the April Fool's Party 2017. If you want, go into the backyard video playlist. I think it's episode 59 in the playlist, so go check that out. Wait, it's episode 58. Yeah, my mistake. But anyway, let's get out of here, because the rest of the backyard is pretty wacky. Oh yeah, that's what the rest of the chair looks like when it's tipped over. Forgot to mention. Still, it's funny that they're tipped over again. Alright, on to the next room, which is, of course, the tripod area. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, here we are in the tripod area, guys. So, yeah, we got a red noodle right up there. Then we got a box over here for no reason. Then there is a sign that says item inside, because there actually is an item in here. Then we also got one of these things. You know, the things that you can just, stomp on and they, just, blow up, of course. So yeah, but it is actually true. This actually does say item inside because there actually is an item. You ready? 3, 2, 1. See? I told you there's an item inside this box, which is the April Fool's 2019 background. So yeah, let me know below what you think of this background. I think it looks really, really cool. And I'm so glad I made it. My favorite part is honestly the 2019 also being highlighted in purple, along with the red in the outline. That's honestly my favorite part of the background. Oh, and of course, the swirly things are obviously portals. And April Fool's is obviously known for April Fool's, of course. And of course, that's actually a box outlined in red, but also shaded in with purple. And then that's pretty much actually it for the background. Still, let me know below in the comments what you think of it. Oh, and more importantly, let's take rights. Clear. So now that's destroyed. Definitely wanted to save it for that. But on to the next room. Alright, so the next room is of course the pond view. So this says item inside, but before we get to that, there's obviously an orange noodle. And then there's another one of these things, which I'll blow up in just a minute. But it does say item inside. But is that actually true? Well, let's find out if it's actually true. Because I did hide a few tricks in here. So, you want to see if it's actually true if there's an item in here? Incorrect! There is no item in here. It was just a joke. There is no item in here. So, of course, that's a sign that obviously says April Fool's, because it's actually fake. There is no item in this box. It just has a sign with April Fool's. So, again, I did add a few tricks in here to make it sure that it wasn't completely real. Don't know why I said that twice, but yeah, isn't that cool that I actually decided to add some tricks in here, because I think that it was awesome too. Anyway, now that we opened up that box, let's also take rights and do this. 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's both of them down. Sadly, there's only 2 of those. And those were the ones that I just, blew up. But anyway, on to the next room, which is, of course, the field. Now, this one is actually really cool. Well, first off, there is the orange noodle again. And we'll get over there in just a minute. But as you can see, there is the Frisbee, which I never actually thought to bring back. But, hey, why not? Of course, there's obviously the logs, which are there always. And then there's this box, which actually has something in there. Like, guys, I'm actually serious. There actually is something in there. I'm not actually tricking you. There actually is something in there. Anyway, before we go in there, let's open up this box right here, which we're going to probably have to knock down the Frisbee in order to do so. Sorry, Frisbee, but hey, it's the orange ring. Although technically this is actually not an item that you can actually pick up. It's only in there for show. But hey, still cool anyway. Oh, and then there's the Frisbee itself, which technically I guess we can now actually put over here. But now let's actually get into this box, which actually, again, like I just said, has something in it. So let's open it up. Hold on, I'm actually opening up the box right now, just to show you guys there actually is something in this box, which is, ta-da, the 2 yellow rings, because why not? Actually, I'm gonna go get the blue ring and the green one to make it a little bit better in here. There we go, that's a lot better. Oh yeah, I also did add the pink ring, I forgot to mention that to you. But anyway, I hope you guys love this box right here. I actually had to get it out of my closet because that actually was one of the other places that I had boxes. Fun fact, this is actually one of the boxes I had to use when we were obviously moving to this house. Yep, this is one of the boxes that I had to use to obviously move my stuff from my room over to my new one. But yeah, since I actually finally unburied it just today, I finally decided, you know what, let me just bring this box out here. So I did, and I filled it with rings. Woo! But I hope you guys love that in general. But that's actually the biggest box we have here. I can also open up the other one, because a known fact, actually both of them are actually being able to open, actually. I can actually unleash both of these if I want. Although it's kind of starting to make it tip over, so I think we're probably not going to have this other side open. So yeah, because now the box is starting to tip over. But hey, just wanted to just show you guys, at least. Okay guys, the last room in this event includes yet another item. This box here is just here for show, where the sign is on. Oh yeah, this is just some bubble wrap. I have no idea why I have it here. I just found it randomly out of nowhere. But it does say item inside, and this time, guys, there actually is an item in here. it is the blue propeller cap that I found. Now, fun facts about this item, actually. Let me just give you guys a fun fact about this item. I actually got it many years ago, even before, like, I started making videos. I think I got this back, like, 6 years ago. I think in, like, 2013 I got this hat. And I cannot even remember where I found it. It was probably just somewhere random back then that I found it. I have absolutely no idea where I found this hat, but hey, at least it's here. And it always should be here. Because it's awesome. I love this hat. Still feels cool. So yeah, I just love it. Anyway though, let's just put it back here because, well, I don't feel like having it on right now. So, yeah. But yeah, that's actually one of the cool, awesome items in this party that is not from this year. Anyway, guys, that's actually it for the April Fool's Party 2019. Guys, honestly, I think I honestly love this year's party better than last year's. Because, well, if you actually look at it, there's a lot more. Secondly, last year we had to combine it with Easter because last year Easter was on the same day as April Fool's Day, so that's one thing that counts. But yeah, guys, what is your favorite room in this party? Remember, this is a one-day event, meaning it's only happening just today. Also, what is your favorite item? Is it the background or the hat? Because I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments down below. Oh, and one more thing. I forgot to tell you guys what time it is, because I always forget to. It is 6:23 p.m. But yeah, guys, like and subscribe on this video. There are 2 more videos coming later, such as Legos Island for the April Fool's Party. And finally, of course, a video honoring CP Reborn / Waterlup's 2nd anniversary today. See you guys! Oh, by the way, it's also been 2 years since I implemented this in backyard videos. Yup, I implemented the intro into backyard videos also 2 years ago today. How crazy is that?